We are on.
What's today's date? It was live?
Yep.
We're filming?
We are filming.
We're live here. Springfield Raceway, Springfield International Raceway Park headquarters right here located in Oronogo, Missouri. We're working today, me and Jerry. Can't thank Jerry, guy filming. Appreciate him. We got special guest, the Grinch. It's the holiday season. We got the Grinch, and he's got a little turkey bowl bourbon right here with him. We want to welcome everybody today to our little press release. I've been going to say I was going to do something. I put some literature out, but I found out that people don't like literature. Some people like a video. So me and Jerry's having a little party here, working on his race car. We're watching the Chiefs game in the background. It's a rough life here, and trying to wind down from the Turkey Bowl 18. Busch Light Turkey Bowl 18 presented by Home Pro Pools. We want to thank Busch Light. We want to thank Home Pro Pools. We thank every other sponsor on that list. If it weren't for everybody on that list, we probably couldn't have a Turkey Bowl. I want to thank the race fans and the drivers. All my help that endured 3 to 4 days. I've gained me 50 pounds, and the Turkey Bowl's hard on this old boy as I'm getting older and I'm getting fatter. I'm going to have to get a little training for next year's Turkey Bowl, lose a little weight. But we'll thank all the drivers. Man, you guys have made Turkey Bowl. Me and Jerry and some other people's figured out about the third largest dirt car race in the United States with 404 cars. We kind of jumped ahead of the Ice Bowl. And we jumped ahead of Festus. Come here, boy. I'm gonna get my dog. We jumped ahead of the Ice Bowl. We figured out, and we jumped ahead of the Spooker. That's pretty cool because when I was a kid growing up, Spooker was a big deal. And it's still a big deal, Spooker. But just as far as keeping car counts, this is Festus. This is Shop Dog here, Festus. He got sprayed by a skunk like a week ago, and he still smells like skunk. Man, I've given him like 4 or 5 baths, and I'm getting ready to tomato juice him. I think he's going to be tomato juice. Oh, fuck. Man, that's nasty. Okay, back where I was at. What was I talking about? Oh, thanking everybody. 4 years ago, I was told my Turkey Bowl wasn't a crown jewel, and it might not ever be a crown jewel to some people, but it's Jerry's jewel because of you racers. We didn't have our own streaming app 4 or 5 years ago, and through the Turkey Bowl, we decided to get our own streaming app through Speed Sport Rivet. So anybody that wants to watch the replay on the Turkey Bowl, you can watch it at on our SpringfieldRaceway.tv. So I want to thank the race fans and the drivers and everybody for what we kind of consider our dirt car race in the whole United States is the third largest with 404 cars. That means a lot. It really does. And it's come a long ways. So thank everybody again. We've got some notes. I took notes to make things better for next year. That lady that wanted the crapper up on the hill, you will get your crapper, ma'am, up on the hill. And we had enough commodes. We have our bathrooms in the grandstands, and then we had enough commodes for 5,000 people is what my commode guy told me. So we didn't have 5,000 people there, I'll tell you that much right now. But we're going to add a commode up on the hill for that one lady, and then we're going to add 3 or 4 more commodes. We're going to get a few more light towers next year. We're going to cut the B features down to 12 laps, and we're going to give the late models another hot lap session on Friday night. Otherwise that, we're going to do about the same thing. People want to add stock cars. They want to add power eye stuff. But I feel like what we have right now, we got to take care of what we have. Because 404 cars is a lot to take care of. And you can get it too big, then I think it makes it too hard to take care of to let people have fun. Or to maybe oversee some of the stuff you can do a better job on. Because you have too many people there. It's like having a big old huge party and having enough more people there, you can't take care of everybody. So we're going to run the same classes next year as of now, unless something changes. I don't think anything's going to change. I want to thank all you guys again. Now, reason why we're here today is to thank everybody. You at school already? Okay, we're having a party, me and Jerry, Chiefs party on Prime. It's just me, Jerry, Festus, the cat, and Connie's supposed to be out here sometime. There's the cat. Show them the cat, shop cat. Right there. That's Mose. She's only got 3 legs. Somehow she got one winked off when we were gone racing one day, so I'd have it chopped off, and I hate it. It made me sick. But she gets around pretty good for 3 legs. She can still kill mice and rats. Even she'll try to chase rabbits, but she can't kill rabbits no more. What are they talking about? Why we're here today? Oh, we're here today to thank everybody. We had, 404 cars at Turkey Bowl from, 11 or 12, 13 states?
Yep.
And 2 countries.
Yep.
What was it? From Canada and Australia. And, of course, a lot of people from the United States of America. Just thanks. I don't know how to say it in Chinese, Japanese, whatever means, but I'll just take my hat off. And you can see my gray hair, and I'll say thanks again, folks, because it was a good one. You had to be, we'll make it better next year. I'm going to try to give me some more blow-ups, a few more lights to make it a way to kick off your holiday season to make it a destination to want to come there. So enough on that. So now we'll talk about another reason why we're here. Thanksgiving. What's today's date?
29th.
11/29/2024. I think it's cool to document our history too, is what we're getting ready to do with our back in time 1989 race to honor Randy Mooningham and Kenny Essery and their starting of MLRA. The young generation don't know about our history. They don't know why things started, how things started, or what went on. So some of these YouTube videos are going to be cool. Another thing I got to thank too, we're monetized on our YouTube page now. So YouTube is now a marketing partner of us because of you folks that like to watch our content. So you're going to see a lot more videos from the headquarters, here at Orinoco, from the racetrack, or there might be some Nutella kind of video because we like doing videos. And we like to make us a little extra money. And I'm going to give some of that little extra money back into the purse. But first, we got to work on my Facebook page because it's monetized, but the payments aren't going to me. They're going to my old buddy Josh Mathis because we had a little bit of technical difficulty when he was helping me fill out the paperwork, and it's going to his account instead of my account. So I think I've got $1,000 or $1,500, something like that in there from the Facebook page monetization. So, and I said I'd give a little bit of that back, and I will when I get it. So don't forget that. So I want to thank everybody. You had to have 1,500 subscribers and 5,000 watch hours. We've met that. So right now our page is it's not done being reviewed, and now it's going to be paying out. So that's cool. Thank you guys. So we'll put out some more content. You can keep better track of Springfield Raceway, and you can get to know Jerry Hoffman a little better, the guy that owns Springfield Raceway, and my dog Festus. But while we're here too, Thanksgiving time, Performance Bodies, one of the sponsors of the Turkey Bowl, they give a $400 gift card back for, shoot, I don't know, 10, 12 years, maybe 14 years. I don't know. I lose track of time. But Performance Bodies, I want to thank them. They give $400 to the driver that leaves lap 4 in the A-Mods. Kind of a tribute to Mike Clark. Not kind of, it is a tribute to Mike Clark. If you raced back in the 90s or so, or had a modified, I'm sure Mike Clark probably helped you out. I worked at Dirtworks for almost 5 years, and I seen what Mike did. Not only, I know what Mike did for me, but I know he did for other people too. And there's a list of them. List 10 miles long of people he helped out. We split our ways, and I started building cars at my shop, and me and Mike did some stuff together for a while, and then I kind of separated a little bit more. But I don't forget Mike Clark. No matter what happened between me and him, I don't forget what Mike Clark did for me back then. And this deal for $400, the guy won it. Kyle Steffens, ain't that his name?
That's correct.
Kyle Steffens. I've never met Kyle Steffens. He sure gave me some big accolades on the about the Turkey Bowl and sent me a nice private message. And I called him to congratulate him. I thought he was going to win. Well, I didn't know if he was going to win for a little while. Then one time I thought Vanderbeek. Didn't you think Vanderbeek was going to win?
I thought Vanderbeek had her sealed up.
Vanderbeek was maybe going to win. Then old Phillips, he's an old sly dog. 3 people in old Phillips ran his first dirt car race at Springfield Raceway. First car ever. I think he was 16 years old. I think he ran his first modified at Springfield, right there where that Turkey Bowl is. Old Phillips just laid down there like an old sly dog. He just kept going and going, and Phillips finally won. But Kyle Steffens led lap 4. He led like 20-some laps,
He led quite a few.
20-some laps. But Kyle won the $400 from Performance Bodies. I want to thank Scott Braun and everybody there. I do a lot of business with through Hoffman Race Cars. And I called and give that to Kyle, and Kyle said, "Man, that's nice." And he said, "I want to say this, and I mean no disrespect." And I don't know Kyle, but I believe what he said was true. He said, in my life, in my racing life, he said, it's not that I don't need money, but he said, I feel like I'm blessed, and I have enough people that help me out where my racing goes pretty smooth. He said, don't get me wrong. He said, I always like to have more, but he said, I like to give this away. I said, what? He said, I want to give this away to somebody that could maybe use it there to one of your local drivers or something like that. And when he said that, I thought of 2 local drivers. I'm not going to say their names. I'm not going to say their names. But I'm going to give it this here to share between 2 local drivers at Springfield Raceway. I know they could use it. I know they could need it. They need it. And I'm going to make sure they call, or not. If they don't call, they're going to message Kyle and thank him. And if Kyle don't get that message, he can burn me down and say the kids never got it. But they're going to get this, $400. So as a time for us being thankful and giving, time is Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that, I want to commend Kyle Steffens for, it's $400, but it's $400. And for him to share that the way he said he'd like to, and for him being appreciative of people, he told me people that helped him out in his racing along the way, and he said every little bit meant a lot. So I want to thank Kyle Steffens for being thoughtful this holiday season, and I'm gonna get this to 2 people, and they'll use it. I guarantee you, and it'll go a long ways with them because I know they could use it. So thank him and thank Performance Bodies. Another thing I got right here. I got some Turkey Bowl bourbon. It's a deal I've done probably 10 years ago. Started giving a bottle of Turkey Bowl bourbon, wild turkey, to the drivers that win the championship or the champion race. Got some history on here. Got champion up here. Got some other stuff up here. And this year I give one away at the Turkey Bowl to a crew member. Well, the last day I forgot to give one away. And if it weren't for the pit crews, you Ricky Bobby drivers would probably not make it to the track. Really, you wouldn't. Some of you think you do it on your own, and there might be 1 or 2 that kind of do it on their own. About the biggest Iron Man I can ever think of is Rex Merritt. Rex Merritt done it on his own, him and his dog. You know, they really did. But I don't think there's very many at this day and age that do it all on their own. So I wanted to give one away each night to pit crew members. So I'm going to do a post, so you guys be ready if you'd like to. Now, if you're an alcoholic, I don't want to give this to you. Or if you're a recovering alcoholic, I don't want to give this to you. And you got to be 21 years old. So if you meet that criteria, you'll be watching. I'm going to put me a post on Facebook because a guy brought it to my attention that I forgot to give it away. And I didn't mean to forget to give it away, but I get a lot going on. So I'm going to give a bottle of this Turkey Bowl bourbon away to a pit crew member. Dog jumped off. If you're a late model pit crew, there was at the Turkey Bowl, an late model or A mod, or Midwest mod A class, or legend. Those 4. If you're one of those pit crew guys that was at the Turkey Bowl, I'm going to put something on Facebook here next day or 2, and you comment on it, and I'm going to give this away to somebody. So sorry I didn't give that away, but I will give that away. Other than that, I want to wish everybody a safe holiday season. We're getting ready to disc the track tomorrow. We're going to put 20 loads of clay on it, kind of mix her in a little bit, lay her down, and let her soak till the end of February, the last weekend of February, first weekend of March. We'll have our Back in Time 1989 tribute to the founding fathers of MLRA. I don't have the classes I'm going to run yet with it. I don't want to make nobody mad, but I don't want to have 250 or 300 cars at it. I just don't, because there's going to be quite a few late models, I think. I'm going to get very many late models there. It's harder to take care of the track. So I'll probably run 2 or 3 classes with it, but I don't know what yet. But it won't be as many as the Turkey Bowl, I'll tell you that right now. And then we will have a race the weekend before that, or 2 weekends before that, our Sweetheart 100 or Sweetheart 200, however I do that. You're our enduro race with our testing tune. The banquet had a little technical difficulties there. Where we usually have the Indigo Sky Casino, they're doing remodeling, their ballroom shut down. We have too many people there for their smaller rooms. They offered their smaller rooms, but I said, it's not big enough. The other casino down the road we had, that's booked up. They're trying to squeeze me in a date there where I can get it maybe the second weekend of February, but I don't know if I want to do it that late, or the first weekend of February maybe. So I'll put some out there this next week on the banquet. Congratulations to our track champions. We'll have some congratulatory deals out there this week for them. Got to have my daughter get those done. And other than that, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I think I gained 2.5 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 pounds. Thanksgiving, ate way too much. Did you eat too much, Jerry?
Yeah, I did.
I even cut back the day before trying to train for it to leave some room. I should have cut back longer. I got back from the table quicker. So I thank Performance Bodies. I want to thank Kyle Steffens. Appreciate you. You will get a thank you from them guys. And if you don't, you let me know. I'll kick crap out of them. But they will thank you. Other than that, we're going to put out some more videos. And see how well these YouTubers do. We're going to become YouTubers. That's what I'm a YouTuber now. That Chase Holland, he's making bank, they say, on his YouTube video. I'm proud of him doing that. There's other people making good money on YouTube. So now that we are monetized, we want to thank our partners YouTube for monetizing us, and we're now YouTubers. That's a good deal, ain't it? YouTubers?
That's right.
They're YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber. Hi, this is Jerry Hoffman, owner of Springfield Raceway, and I'm a YouTuber. Thank you. We're going to let you guys go. And, the Dome's coming up next week. Hey, if you know anybody needing tickets for the Dome on Thursday, I got a couple sweet tickets, too. So we're going to put this video out there. If you reply to Springfield Raceway Facebook page, and holler at me, you need a couple extra tickets for Thursday night for a suite. I got some. Other than that, thank everybody. Be safe.